name is Medrano, and welcome to my home gym. Well, I first started working out mainly because I was still very young. I was in my mid-20s, but I felt really out of shape. I felt that my life getting very depressing, and what sparked my fitness journey was me wanting to better myself. Okay guys, so if you guys know me, I focus a lot on body weights, but occasionally I like to do some weight training. So I have a pretty basic setup with dumbbells. It doesn't go high, it's just what I need for basic exercises. Got a few kettlebells, medicine balls, different weights, a lot of core movements. And then obviously we got a weighted vest, some sliders, some core rollers. I also have this home gym machine here that mimics a lot of the commercial weight machines that you see at a gym. It's very well built, and as you can see, it has a Smith machine, has a pull-up bar at the top, has some weight stacks. So I could do a lot of the stuff that you normally see at the gym, and the motion feels very smooth with this particular brand. Simple weight bench, some resistance bands, and a TRX on the wall, some more pull-up bars. Just me getting started working out and seeing the results and feeling better about myself kind of gave me that spark of that feeling that there's more to life than just partying and just getting in trouble and just not taking care of our health. And I really didn't know how important it was until I actually got in shape and started seeing some results. So that kind of sparked my fitness journey, is seeing the results starting to come in. Getting better and better and getting in better shape. Me realizing that I started feeling really good about myself. I just didn't want to lose it. I really liked the way I started to look. It gave me more confidence. I felt better about myself. And that in itself, I did not want to lose, and I just wanted to improve on it. And if you look over here, I have a leg press hack squat combo machine that I just got recently. I love to use this, especially on leg day. It goes from a leg press, and you can switch it off into a hack squat option. One of the things that I really wanted in my home gym is a sauna, because the sauna has so much use. It's so good for you, not just physically, but also mentally. It helps with so many things. If you could research it, you'll find that it has so many benefits. And I swear by this. I do this at the very end of all my workouts, 20 to 30 minutes after I finish my workouts. It's really good to detoxify all the bad stuff that you have, get all that stuff out. But you do have to make sure that you drink a lot of electrolytes, because you will be losing a lot of minerals. You guys know me for the parallel bars here. Got some P-bars here in the corner, and I got just my storage box where I store a lot of miscellaneous stuff. I got some battle ropes in there, more cool toys that I use for body weight training and bands. As you can tell, I do like to weight train there as well. A lot of hybrid training. I like to mix it up, and that's why I have these particular items in my home gym. And this is part one of what I have. I actually have part two. I have another mini gym in the house, and I'll show you right now. Hey guys, and this is part two. This is my other home gym that I have inside my house. This is another area that I like to work out. It's a different feel. As you can see, I have more of my cardio equipment. I got my treadmill that I get on every morning. One of the first things I do. I also have a bicycle. I got a rower. And I have this really cool GHD machine that me and my wife love to use. It has so many functions. We use this every day for stretching and core exercises. And here's another machine here. It's a major fitness home gym setup of 22. This is a really great machine. I like the bars on this one because these have different grips depending on what you're trying to do with your pull-ups, any different muscle groups. And it's a good grip here where you just be on your tippy toe. And it's a good way to stretch too. I like to get on here and just hang, really decompress my spine. Really love training on this one, on this side of the house. And sometimes when it gets too cold, the garage might be too cold, so we train here during that season. And I do a lot of floor work as well, with body weight training, which is why I have this flooring. It's really nice and comfortable. I like to do a lot of body weight stuff, stretching, and that's pretty much it. As you can see, it's very basic, but I have two different options. Oh, one more thing is probably the first thing that came here in this gym was, if you can see here, I have another pull-up bar here. So there's pull-up bars all over my house. There was 3 over there. I got 2 right here, and I probably don't have time to show you all of them because I have them all over the house, even outside. Maybe that'll be in a different video. I'm trying to put one in my pool as well, but I have a lot. So this one for sure is a really good one. I like to do a lot of stuff here because, as you can see, there's a lot of space right here. So as far as calisthenics work, like muscle ups, front levers, things like that, this is my favorite bar to train out. The most rewarding part of my fitness journey for myself has been not only growing into my fitness health, but also being able to use it as a tool to help many other people improve their quality of life. It's very rewarding to see other people's life change because I've made an impact. Whenever you're building strength, you gotta make sure that you have to have a strong foundation with the basics of calisthenics, which is push-ups, pull-ups, dips, squats, lunges. Those are all your basics, and there are a lot of variations and tempos and positions for those exercises, and you gotta make sure that you strengthen all those elements. You can't get comfortable with that number. You gotta make sure that you progressively overload the exercise by either going slower, adding weight to the exercise. So making sure that you progressively make these exercises harder is the best way for you to build your strength and foundation in calisthenics. And I recommend some mobility exercises every single time before any training, whether it's lower body or upper body. Mobility exercise with light stretching before workout and some more moderate stretching after the workout, especially on a leg day because they're the biggest body parts in our body. We want to make sure that we do a lot of mobility on our hip area and our hamstrings and our ankles. So I typically do 10 to 15 minutes of mobility training right before, and I do some stretching afterwards. So you don't want to stretch out too much in the beginning because that might cause you to get injured. It's more so mobility 10 to 15 minutes before your training and more moderate flexibility at the end of your training. I always come up with a game plan. I have different workout schedules. So I have regular workouts that last anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and a half. But then I also have workouts that are really time effective, like 20-minute workouts. And I save those for emergencies when I don't have much time. If I'm really short on time, I make sure that I go to the basics. And for me, obviously, you know, for me, basics, bodyweight training is push-ups, pull-ups, dips, squats, and depending on what I'm training, I train them respectively for whatever exercise, and I make sure that I stay with the basics. When I'm not working out, mainly because I'm such a busy guy, I just like to spend time with my family, whether it's watching a movie, whether it's being outside with our dogs, or just going somewhere where we could relax. Get it! Yeah, my life could be really busy, so balance is very important, and you know, things could get really crazy. You know, me and my wife, we have a daughter, we have a lot of things going on. My balance is through communication. My wife helps me also with my business, and me communicating with her, she's able to help me balance me out. If I wasn't in the fitness space, actually before I got in the fitness space, I was trying to be a police officer. So I was deep into the process of becoming a police officer actually, but fitness blew up for me. You know, I was already in the background check for police officers. I was already kind of going into it. So my heart was going into law enforcement. And if fitness didn't happen, you'd probably see me as a sheriff somewhere or a cop. I stay mentally focused by staying grounded mentally, and a main part of it is just being with the Word. I like to pray every morning, and I like to thank God and pray. And for me, fitness and my spiritual health has been working hand in hand. So it keeps me grounded, and whenever things get really hard, I just mentally meditate on God's word. That in itself, it's helped me whenever things get really bad.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
That was my own gym. Hope you enjoyed it. Now get out of here.
Go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.